Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to Connect Friday. We hope that, I hope that you are doing well. I am a little bit late. Usually we go live at 3:30, but a few things came up. However, today I'm talking about one important key you should focus on no matter what your social media strategy is. But before we get into that, I want to introduce myself just in case you don't know me. And I am Shekinah Walton. I'm a certified social media strategist. My clients have been featured in the Times newspaper, Chicago Crusader, Northwest Indiana Business Magazine, and there are more that are coming. And I'm also the founder of Shekinah Victoria Enterprises, a social media marketing and branding company that specializes in helping small businesses and entrepreneurs to build their brand, to grow their presence, to receive the visibility that they need. And so I'm excited about what I'm going to be talking about today. If you're watching me now, I want you to share this. Share this with someone, because this is going to be good. And I'm talking about one important key you should focus on no matter what your social media strategy is. So if you're watching me now, I want you to share, because this is going to be good and it's going to be quick. It's not going to be long. I try to keep Connect Fridays, at least 30 minutes or less. 30 minutes or less. Okay. And so we're going to get ready to go into what this key is, okay? And here's the key. The key that you should focus on, no matter what your social media strategy is none other than engagement. Engagement, okay? I've said this so many times. I tell this to my clients. I share this. I've shared this even on our social media page. I did a post so many months ago. I don't know when exactly it was, but I basically was sharing how it's important to focus on engagement more than even getting more followers. Because if you have high engagement, then it will lead to more people following, more people knowing about your brand, your business. And if you are able to build a good brand reputation and a good brand perception, and people have positive thoughts and positive outlooks concerning your brand, then they're going to share your brand with other people. This is also an aspect of having increased engagement. And so more people will find out about it. But if your goal is just, I want to get more followers. I want to get more followers. I need more followers. Then it won't necessarily lead you to engagement. But if you focus on engagement, it will lead to more followers. Guarantee it. Because more likes means more people are seeing what you're posting. More shares means that people like what they are seeing you post. And now they are sharing that with their audience. And so now you have more people that are getting to know who you are and your brand. And what happens is so many people, they focus on more followers. And so they go the unethical way and they buy followers. But now this causes for your engagement to go way low, because people can tell when you have bought followers. You have all these random profiles that are liking your posts, and it's a bot, or I don't know. And so it's important to focus on engagement even more than just being worried about how many people are following you. Okay, but that was a little sidetrack. I'm going to now go into what we are talking about today. And if you're watching me now, I want you to share this with someone. Let me know that you're here. This is going to be good and quick. Okay, straight to the point, but it's going to be very valuable. Okay, I'm talking about one important key you should focus on no matter what your social media strategy is. Now, you may be like, I don't even have a social media strategy. Okay, well, you need one, especially if you are a business owner or you're an entrepreneur. And reach out to us and we can help you build an effective, personalized, tailored social media strategy that is just for you and that will align with your business goals and your objectives. Okay? So if you don't have a social media strategy and you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, you need one, because social media plays an important and a vital role in marketing. It's one aspect of marketing. Now, there's so many other forms of marketing that you should do, but it's definitely one fundamental aspect of marketing. And so engagement is what you should focus on, no matter what your strategy is. Okay? So let me tell you why we should focus on engagement. So engagement will help you to build and grow your brand because you're able to directly have a connection with your audience. You know, for example, I'm live right now, so people are able to hear from me. They're able to hear what value I'm offering and all that good stuff. Also, by engagement, you know, by engaging with your audience, it shows that you care. And it shows that you're interested in them, that you're not just posting just to get some more sales, or you're not just posting just to post or just to be relevant, but you're interested in them. Okay? It gives your brand the human element. People want to be able to connect and have a personal experience and have that personalized touch with people. They want to feel like they know you. And so it gives your brand that human element. People don't want to just interact with a brand. They want to interact with the person behind the brand. Okay? And so the second thing is, when you prioritize engagement and you focus on engaging better with your audience, it can improve your reputation. Okay? So especially if there's somebody that is not as happy, you know, maybe with what you're posting, if you focus on engagement, you focus on, okay, why are they feeling this way? It can show that you're listening, that you actually care. Okay, and that you want to help them. Whether that be answering their questions, or maybe they're frustrated because they don't understand what value you're sharing and they need more of a breakdown. And so when you engage with that person, it shows them that you care, that you're listening. Thirdly, because of engagement, you can answer questions. I just mentioned that. Literally, someone may have a question, and like, we don't want to just leave people hanging, especially if you can help them in your area of expertise. Now, of course, like, the goal is to eventually for them to become a client. But some people, you have to answer an initial question for them so that they can see that you truly have value that you're offering and that they need your services. Okay? And so there's so many other things. This is the fourth thing now. Engagement can help you to provide additional value to your audience. So, of course, you may have an email list where you provide value. You may have clients where you provide value, but also you can provide general value to those who are connected with you on your social media page. People will follow and they will connect with someone that is providing them value. Okay? Things that they don't know, things that can help them to find their solution, things that will help them to save time. People will connect with those who provide value. Okay? And so engagement can help you to be able to do that. It can help you provide additional value to your audience. Okay? The last two things is that it can amplify your reach. It can amplify your reach. I just mentioned, like, if someone is enjoying the value that you're posting and your goal is to engage with your audience, and they're going to share it with someone else. They're going to share it to their profile because they enjoy it. And then the person that sees it on their profile, they may enjoy it, and then they will share it, and then it'll be like a ripple effect. And so it helps you to amplify your reach. Okay, the goal is to eventually grow, to not just be at the same place, not be at the same level. Okay, so we should be in different stages each year. Okay, right? And so through engagement, you're able to amplify your reach. And the last thing is that it helps to increase customer loyalty. Okay? I'm going to read a statistic, all right? Just to give you all the numbers. So according to Statista, 47% of U.S. consumers have a more favorable view of brands who respond to customer service questions or complaints on social media. So if someone has a customer service question, or let's say they didn't have a good experience with your product or your good or service, if you respond to them, they'll at least know, okay, they care. They'll have a more favorable outlook than you not responding to their concern or their question because you feel like it's not valid. And then also, according to Sprout Social, it was found that about 50% of consumers stated that they would boycott a brand due to poor response on social media. Yo. Oh my goodness. It's important to try to do your best with engaging with your followers. If someone has a negative review or someone has a question or they're genuinely asking because they want to know, do your best to respond. I know we get so busy throughout the day. We have so many things that we're doing, but try to do your best to be there for that person so that they can have a good outlook on your brand. Last statistic, okay, you all? So additionally, 41% of consumers eventually will share bad experiences with a brand with their network. So that means that if someone has a bad experience because maybe you didn't respond back to them or you neglected to answer their question, their customer service question, then eventually they're going to share, 41% of those people will share that with their network. And now you have this entire network of people that now don't want to trust your brand, follow your brand, connect with you. They don't want to have anything to do with you. And so this is why engagement is so important, okay? Because really you should care. It's not just, we don't just engage with our consumers, with prospective buyers, with those who follow us just because we want to, appear as if we care, but we actually do care. You should actually, that should be your heart if you have integrity. Okay, so now that you see the importance of engagement, let's talk about how to generate that engagement. Let's talk about how to increase your engagement, okay? So I'm going to give you all just 6 ways in how you can increase your engagement, okay? Or to generate it, okay? So first thing is respond to comments. Don't leave people just on read. Okay, now I know people can't tell if you read their comment, but don't leave the comment just there, okay? Like it at least. Even if you can't respond due to the amount of comments that are on your post or due to your busyness, at least like it if you can, or like a few so that people can see that you're at least engaging in some way. They don't want to just, connect with somebody that is not physically and emotionally present, even on social media. So even if it's just a like or a smiley face or a heart, this shows that you're responding in some way, that you're responsive. Even if you're not able to comment, you can at least like, okay? If you're able to. You may not be able to do all comments, but if you can do a few, it shows that you're serious about connecting with your audience. Let's go to the second way on how to generate engagement. Be honest, transparent, and personal. Be personable, And so people want to feel like they can connect with you. Be okay with being transparent. Share personal experiences. Share stories. Share your why. These are ways in how you can generate engagement because people will be interested. I'm telling you, people will be intrigued. I do this all the time on my own personal platform, and I show my clients how to do it as well, how to build their story, how to build a caption that really is compelling and that is personal. Okay? So be honest, be transparent, be personal. Please, no falsehood. Let's be very clear when we post, okay? Be truthful in your dealings with customers and prospects, okay? The next way on how to generate engagement is to be funny, okay? Now, if you're not naturally funny, then it's okay. Don't force it, okay? But if you do have like a funny nature, then be funny. Use humor thoughtfully, because people will always be attracted to those who have an aspect of humor. Okay. So this is one way to generate more engagement, is be funny. Hi there, Rosa. And I saw Destiny was on here a little bit longer. And so if a brand is super funny, like I'm sure you all have seen commercials where it's like, wow, that commercial was hilarious. And it left a lasting impression on you. This is what we want to do, even as people who are on social media. We want to have an aspect of humor if you have that. Okay. Blessings to you. The last 3 ways on how to generate engagement is offer additional value. And if you have not shared this, please be sure to share this, because I'm offering value. Okay, this is completely complimentary. And this, I'm telling you, will change the game completely. So be sure to share this. So you can generate engagement by offering additional value. So you can give someone a coupon code for something that you're offering. Or if someone engages, you can offer them something, offer them an encouraging, statement, or something that will brighten their day. Okay. Or access to some value that other people don't have. Okay. Or whether it be, they get a free book if you have a book. So just like offering them something just because they decided to engage. This is something that not many people do, but I'm telling you, if you implement it, it will change the game. Okay, last 2 things. For those who have services, if you've been able to help someone, ask them for a review. Okay, ask them to do you a favor and give you a review. When people are happy with the work that you do, when they're satisfied, when they've seen the results, then they will not have any problem with giving you a review, with giving you a truthful testimonial. Okay? Sometimes people just need that little push. They just need for you to, ask them, can you please leave a review? Sometimes people need that little push, and they need to know that it's okay to share, your experience. Okay, the last way to generate engagement is ask for product commentary. Okay, so if you're implementing let's say a new feature, or if you're implementing a new service, see what your audience thinks. See what they think about it. See if they're interested in it, or how you can tweak it to make it better for them before you actually publish it. All right, so I have so many more things to share. Now, here are some practical things that you can do to even further generate engagement, okay? Conduct polls. So this is really key, especially if you're trying to see what your audience likes the best, because it shows that you're listening. It shows that you care. And also you can share the results. You can share the outcome. Okay. So if you didn't know, Instagram actually has a new feature where you can do a poll in your actual post. At first, you could only do polls and stories, but now you can do polls in your actual post. How cool is that? You no longer have to just use a story to do a poll or to get people's response, but you can do it in your post. That's awesome. So conduct polls. People love answering questions, especially if it's intriguing. Or if you're asking them, how can I do better with this? Or do you like this better or this better? Or what, best would intrigue you? This or this. People love to be asked questions because it shows them that you care. Okay. A few other ways, practical things that you can do. Respond to comments in real time. Okay. So, if you see a comment, immediately try to respond if you can, if you have the time. Because people are surprised when people respond back that quick, I know there's been times where I've commented on something, and then when I received the response, I was like, wow, that's awesome that they really decided to respond back to me. And so it makes consumers, potential buyers, and even those who are following you to feel good, Okay, a few more things. Now you can tag people in your posts. You can tag your whole following by doing @highlight or @followers on Facebook. So now people can know, okay, this person just tagged me in this. This business owner, this entrepreneur tagged me in this. Let me look at it because maybe this will help me. Okay. So you can tag people and it'll help to extend your reach. Okay. There's been times where I've managed one of my clients' social media pages. And if I know that they were partnered with another organization, then I'll always tag that organization that they were partnered with, because it helps to extend your reach. It not only will reach the partner, so they'll see it, but also those who are connected with that partner, they will see it. Their audience will see it. And so that's an effective way to be able to extend your reach. Okay, I have a few more things. It doesn't hurt to share amazing content from other people. I know we love sharing our own content. I do that all the time. But I also share other people's content, okay? Especially if it's in alignment with what I'm offering. And so this can help to drive engagement as well. Do you know how many people will repost someone else's video and then get more views, get more engagement, get more likes, get more interaction than the actual person that created it or than the originator? And so if there's ever something that you feel like is in alignment with your business or your goals or is really good, you can share it, you can repost it, but make sure you give credit to that person. Okay, so this is another way to extend your reach and to build one-on-one relationships with people. Hey, Evangelist Teresa. Okay, so it's okay to reference amazing content from other people. It doesn't take anything from you at all. Nothing. And it even helps, I would say, build credibility, especially if you're sharing content from someone that is legit, that is known as a thought leader, that is known as someone that is a source of value. Let's go to the last three. Okay, so some other ways to build one-on-one relationships with people through social media is encourage those who follow you, who are viewing your content, who are liking your content, to like your posts and share it with others. Okay, it's simple, but it's also powerful because it helps for more people to be able to see your content. So, for example, whenever you go live, you want to ask people to like and share. Okay. Or let's say if you're sharing like a quick tip in a video, in a reel, tell people to share this with someone if it was valuable to them. Okay. Here's a statistic. So according to Buffer, your tweets, or we call them, people still, so they don't call it tweets anymore. Sometimes I still say tweets, but your post, okay, will have a 12 times higher chance of being reposted if you ask for it, and a 23 times higher chance if you actually spell out the word repost. Isn't that something? And so use that tactic, not every time, but sometimes. It's okay to encourage people to share this with someone if it's valuable to you, okay? This is an effective way to build one-on-one relationships with people. The last two ways to build one-on-one relationships. Thank you. I'm happy that you're enjoying, Evangelist. Consider starting a Facebook or a LinkedIn group, because this is a personalized, exclusive community, okay? So it's an awesome way to engage with your followers. So for those who are a part of our group, don't worry, you all. We're about to really blow out all of this content. It's taken a little bit of time, but get connected with our group because we're getting ready to be very active in there. It's called Next Level Faith in Business. You should be able to see it on my profile if you scroll down, but we are going to be building an amazing community. So get connected with that. But I said all that to say, consider starting a Facebook or LinkedIn group. This is an awesome way to build engagement and to build your own community. You have to make sure that you're able to dedicate time to it because it takes a lot. It takes a lot administrating and constantly keeping your community engaged. But this is an effective way to build one-on-one relationships with people. Okay. So, there's been people that, you may have a couple thousand followers on your Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it may be. But for some, groups work way better than even their general page. There's been some that may only have a few thousand on their social media page, but in their group, they have 80,000 something followers because the community was something that they cultivated, because people feel more, I would say, it's more of an intimate setting. So people feel more comfortable to share their values, to be connected, because it's more of an enclosed group. And so consider creating a community. This is an effective way to build one-on-one relationships and increase your engagement like crazy. Okay? Engagement is what we want to focus on. Hey, my sister. I see my sister, Minister Gabrielle, on here. Okay, the last way to build one-on-one relationships, even through social media, and ultimately increase your engagement, is ask a question. Okay, I do this sometimes. I'll ask a question to my following and I'll see what their response is, because people like to be asked questions. As I mentioned, they like to see that you care, that you're intrigued, that you're interested in what even their response is or what they have to say. So, although it's simple, only few companies take advantage of this. Only few entrepreneurs really go out of their way to show that they are invested and interested in their audience. People don't want to just know how much information and value that you have, but they want to know, do you actually care? And because of you caring, this is why you're sharing this value. Okay. So I know that was a mouthful. The last thing also, I almost missed this, was use emojis. We use emojis a lot because it helps to convey our personality. It helps to convey our brand, and it puts a personal face to our brand content. So there's certain emojis that we use. So if people see these emojis, they'll know that's Shekinah Victoria Enterprises. Or people see we usually do like a yellow, orange, and then red heart. Those are our brand colors. So people will know that's Shekinah Victoria Enterprises. And so there should be specific emojis that you use that people, if they see it, they can pinpoint this is their brand. And it puts a personal face on your brand content. Okay. Last statistic. Okay. So, according to a social analytics firm called Quintly, they found that emojis can lead to 47.7% more interactions on Instagram. 47.7% more interactions just from using emojis. Crazy. So if you don't use emojis, you want to make sure you use them. Now, don't go overboard, okay? We don't want to see 100 emojis back to back with no words in between them. Okay, so moderation, but still use them to convey your message. So I hope this was good. I honestly don't know how long I've been on here. Hopefully it's only been 20 minutes. But if you have not, please share this, okay? Because this was so good. I shared so much value on here on how you can build one-to-one relationships with people through social media, okay? How you can increase and generate engagement and why engagement is important. Why every person needs to focus on engagement if you have a social media strategy. And like I said, if you don't have one, contact us. Go to ShekinahVictoriaEnterprises.com, where we help small businesses and entrepreneurs to be able to build their brand and grow their presence. Okay. So like I said, if you haven't shared this, share this. And I think I'm going to do a live where I answer questions, where I just do Q&A. So if you have any questions, I want you to kind of be thinking about it, because I may do a live where I'll just answer any questions that you have. Okay. So go to our website if you have any questions about our services. We offer a variety of services for small businesses and for entrepreneurs. And we can't wait to work with you. So if you all don't have any questions right off the bat, I'm going to end this. I hope you enjoyed this Connect Friday. Share this with someone and enjoy the rest of your Friday. Remember, prioritize engagement. Okay? I'll see you all later. If you're just now joining, be sure to catch the replay from the beginning. Okay? And I'll see you next Friday. Bye-bye.